Welcome back to my channel. I am G Joy. In today's video we are going to be drafting a cap sleeve and a cold shoulder sleeve. So let's see how to differentiate both of them. Now to draft a cap sleeve, you need your basic shirt sleeve pattern, and then we determine the cap. So like this, now we already know the cap. The cap is 3.75 from our previous class. So cap sleeve means that the sleeve will be made up of only the cap area. Okay, so you can decide the length of the cap, 3 or 3.5. Let's say 3, and then you mark, trace it towards the armhole. Use a ruler. And then you cut this place. You cut it. So by the time you cut it, this is now your cap sleeve, and then this is cold shoulder. This is cold shoulder. Let me show you on the mannequin. So this side is just going to be around the armhole. It's going to be on it like this. Okay, and then for the cold shoulder, determine how much space you want to open. At the end of the day, it's going to be something like this. So let's cut the cap sleeve on fabric and see what it looks like. So after cutting out your pattern like this, you get your fabric. You fold it into 2. And now place it on it like this, making sure to add seam allowance. Place it on it like this. Then you leave 1/2 inch seam allowance all around it. If you are going to use a lining to tone the made fabric, you cut this out with the seam allowance and I use it to cut the lining. But if you want to use the fabric as lining, then you fold it into 2 like this. You fold it into 2 like this before you fold it again. That way it will not serve as the lining as well. In that case, you don't need to put the seam allowance here anymore at the down part. Your seam allowance will now be along this side, the part that is open like this. Okay. Let me cut it out to see what. Now cut along the seam. You now put 1/2 inch seam allowance that you're going to use to join it to the main cloth you are sewing. So if you are using the same cloth as the lining, this is how it will come out. So it is this part you are going to join to the armhole. But if you are not using it as the lining, that means you are going to cut 1/2 of this. That means this one will now be for the 2 sleeve. So let's see how it looks like. play on it like this. Do you see that? So that is our cap sleeve. So I hope you now know how to cut cap sleeve and coat sleeve. Very easy. Once you cut the basic sleeve to one part is cap, the other side is coat sleeve. Though we have different variations of coat sleeve, but that is the basic one. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and support this channel. I'll see you again in another video. Bye for now.